So as part of our ongoing cattle and eventually pig fencing project, we're going to upgrade the fence charger. The one I have was here when I moved in. It works great. It's just old. It's pushing 10,000 volts, which is what I need. But I got a new one as part of the project, so I'm going to install it and keep this one as a backup spare. This one runs on fuses. If lightning strikes the fence, which has happened, the fuses blow. They're easy to replace, but the newer one has a pack that's supposed to absorb the shock and save me that hassle. So I'll show you the old one. The new one needs to be protected. I'm going to have to build some sort of box to house it, so we'll do that too. And we'll get it hooked up. So the old fence charger sits here. This is the old fence, and there's the new fence. I have enough slack in the wire that powers it. It's actually plugged into a power strip on a post down in there. I'll clean all that up. And there's the grounding system. For now, my intent is to leave that fence post and this one with this small piece of fence, and temporarily mount the new charger to this board, just to keep Jasper from messing with it and the cows from messing with it. Eventually it's all going to have to be moved out here, but I'm going to have to build something so that so I'm not grounding out my electric fence with the housing. So I'll probably mount it on the outside of the fence so my animals can't mess with it. But there it is. That's the old charger. It's got a little rain hat on there. It works, but I'm going to build something a little more robust and mount the new one. So here's the new fence charger. It's made by Zareba. It's a 100-mile charger. It's going to put out 6 joules, way more than I need. So I'm not doing anywhere near 100 linear feet of fencing or 100 miles of linear feet of fencing. I got, I'm only fencing in probably 2-3 acres right now. This allows me to both expand to other fences on the farm with one charger, or just send a very strong jolt through. As you can see, this fence protects against everything and is rated to contain everything. The deer just jumped the fence. They're not going to care. And I don't have much of a coyote problem, but they're out there. I don't keep bulls, but everything else on here, except for sheep and goats, I keep. So I'm very excited to get this plugged up. It comes with this device, which is supposed to protect against lightning strikes and protect the unit. So we'll get it all hooked up, and I'll show you what it looks like. As you can see, we either have to mount it indoors or we got to build a shelter. We're going to go with the shelter option. I'll just build a quick box, pressure treated wood, make sure it sheds water, shouldn't take long, and we'll put this thing in it. it started to rain, so now we have to move this little project inside. So now it's time to just glue it, staple it, and clamp it so that we can put the charger inside. So we got it glued and stapled. Put some clamps on it, let it sit for a couple hours. You can see I made a small air gap here at the bottom. The door is going to sit right here. That'll allow ventilation because I don't know how much heat this thing's going to generate. So it's electric, obviously. It's going to generate some heat. Now air will be able to come in and out without letting water in and out. Yeah, I'll get some bugs in there, but that's no big deal. I'll just clean them out. So there it is. Put some clamps on it, and then wait for the rain to stop, and then we'll get it mounted. Alright, so here's about the end result. I built this box out of pressure treated 1/2-inch plywood. It'll do just fine. I'll probably paint it. But there's the box. Hinges and other hardware I just had laying around. The only thing I had to buy was the plywood. That's an old pressure treated, what is that, I guess a 3x5? I don't know. Old pressure treated chunk of wood to mount it to the fence post and keep it off the hot wire there. Metal roofing that I just had laying around, screwed to the top to further get water off of it. We open it up. There's my charger mounted in the back there with 4 bolts. Drilled a hole down there, both to let the power cord out. I'm going to move that box and screw it to the bottom there so everything's out of the weather. And then I'll also be able to run in through that hole, the ground and the hot, to hook up to these guys. So here's what I'm currently working off of. And it's worked fine forever. But I'll keep that guy as a backup, and I'll have something a little stronger and a little more robust. So there it is, all done.